Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My people, make una draw closer. Still on River State. One would think that after the state of emergency or whatsoever, say by now, say things go down, they normalize. But that is far from the truth. The people of River State, the youth of River State, they are angry. They vex. They say they don't tire, they don't want the sole administrator, they don't want a state of emergency. Almost every day, they protest. They say the so-called sole administrator don't already hijack the resources of River State, and this one can they make them the verse. And some persons they actually they fault FUBARA, say FUBARA no take decisive action. Me, I can't wonder which action I want make FUBARA take. FUBARA literally gave his all for River State. He even get to the point where we say he disobey some laws. Yet people now they come out, they talk say he no do reach. Nigerians. But talking about breaking of law, shey una dey see say the so-called sole administrator himself don dey break the law. He no respect court order. Guys, now the kind Nigeria, the kind country where we dey see ourselves. Please, I will drop the video for you guys to watch. Make una see the reactions. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not, and also please drop your comment with us in the comment section. I would like to know your wonderful thoughts. Leave them with us in the comment section. Also like and share our videos. Thanks and bye.
Just to silence me. I was declared political wanted to silence me because we can notice, we can find out what this man is saying. As Abuja, the dirty water, this man is making point. The man is saying the right thing. So the only way to silence him is to declare him wanted. So I will hide.
See what it is to somebody like Farah Danagogo.
Okay, and you don't see my own brother, my blood, Farah.
When
the silent Farah, up till now, Farah is not saying anything.
When they bombed River State local government, what I expected the governor to do was to we know the people that did that.
Yes, but no action. No action was carried.
All those people that did that, you should have immediately swung, arrested people like Samuel Anosike, arrested his boys.
For where?
Every single person.
No, governor is a peaceful man. Go and do peace. Go to church because listen, Catholic.
No.
Let governor go and join Catholic or Anglican to become Reverend Father. A peaceful man. Let governor sit water. Go become a Reverend Father and Catholic. Go become Reverend Father. Go join.
Don't forget when WIKE came to overthrow Amechi.
You don't see the fight?
The democratic.
You saw the fight.
It was a gun battle.
Amechi is a radical man. Amechi say, I no agree for you. And WIKE say, I no agree for you. All of us saw the fight. The fight was day your day.
If our democracy was British democracy, American democracy is fine.
WIKE for the heart. WIKE Tuale, WIKE, the minister Tuale. WIKE is a man they call that. You know the man they call who goes you. WIKE na him be the who goes you. WIKE na him be who goes you. WIKE no there for no lele. No lele, WIKE no there there. WIKE is the man they call. You see all the street body will do. How boy come here? Who goes you? How boy come? Who goes you? WIKE is the who goes you himself. In politics, WIKE is the man they call who goes you. See if FUBARA was there doing this. Let's hand over to God. Let's hand over to God. Let's hand over. No call God name. I keep telling them, don't call God.
He understands Nigerian politics.
Nobody should call God. I'm not happy.
Nigerian politics.
Nobody should call God. Call my creator, my maker. Don't call God. Leave God out of this politics.
The president is going to call his minister to order. Pandef is saying, what's different? You are telling a man that knows the game he's playing.
Yes.
That is sending his boy. WIKE is his federal, is his employee. He is the one telling WIKE, go and do this thing.
Everything that WIKE is doing, president is aware. It's the game.
And WIKE is a man that knows how to use federal mind.
Too much.
He's playing with that man.
You know, see when good luck Jonathan did there. He used good luck Jonathan wife with good luck. Fight road to me Abechi. You know, see and there. WIKE know how to use power. WIKE talk. You see, know how to use this power. No. WIKE know how to use power. WIKE know how to use power.
And General. General.
Yeah, brother.
General.
Yeah.
Let us not get you wrong. Okay. Democracy has not reached the type of democracy of the United States or Britain.
No. We still have a long way.
These people also fought wars to have what they have today.
Yes, we know. According to history.
Every single American has the right to own a gun. Every single American. So Our democracy is still a baby democracy. We are still fighting for a better tomorrow.
That's why I was telling them anything protest. Don't go for protest.
The type of man FUBARA is the future of Nigeria, not today's Nigeria.
Not today. Let him go back.
Future.
Let him go back for accountant. Go and do accountant.
It is not today. WIKE himself should be ashamed of himself. WIKE should be ashamed of himself. FUBARA should be ashamed of himself. All their entire assembly members, shame to them. Do you know why I'm saying this?
No.
We as Rivers people today, in Rivers State, a Calabar man is heading our affairs as a democratic state.
Thank you, brother.
Shame on all of us.
Thank you. It
is a shame on the entire, whether FUBARA, I'm a Calabari man, I'm an Ijo man, FUBARA, WIKE, all the assembly members, all the commissioners, all the key players, Pandef, all of them. All of them.
You know, billion upon billion where the Navy General they carry go.
Today,
our own money.
In current Nigeria, a Calabar man, we're not getting democracy coming to us. A Calabar man is sitting down in Brick House, heading the affairs of River State. No longer have people in River State from the affairs of River State. It is a shame on all of us. Even me, the Rivers man, I'm ashamed.
It's okay, brother.
Today,
it's okay. I'm not happy. But what do we do?
Our things.
What do we do? The next thing I arrest the water, invite him to come, declare him wanted. That's my second name.
General. The time of strong men. I'm afraid that the time of strong men is gone.
Yes, you are right.
Of strong men. The time of when we know people like Asari Dokubo, people like Ateketon, people like Farad, all the generals, all of them. Those times, all of them don't chop money.
They don't chop money. Everybody don't silent. They don't chop money.
Because take for example, if I was somebody like Farah, is it now that I have a family with my children that you will tell me to come and start picking up people to drink guns and shoot?
No.
So, General, it's a sad situation.
They don't appoint caretaker. You know, caretaker don't enter. It's over. They have appointed caretaker. So it's over.
FUBARA. So it is for FUBARA. The foolish man's game. The lawyer reinstate you back, but you are going to hand over the state to
people. Can't go back to information.
My brother. Over.
WIKE will not accept FUBARA back again. I know him. WIKE will not accept FUBARA back. I know him.
You would think he has a plan.
Because maybe they will feel maybe he has a plan.
General.
Yeah.
General. The only way this thing can go back to correction, the truth of the matter, is the will of the Rivers people to come out with their hearts.
How they want to come out now? Then they divided. They are divided. How they want to come out?
And the reason why they will not come out is because the reason why they will not come out is because FUBARA did not share the money.
Yes, now
if they don't share the money, as I did here, they cry when they declare me wanted. FUBARA come me say General, take 10 million, take 5 million, take 4 million. No way.
General Saboda, I was hearing you talking about this thing since.
I put my life for them. Now my money I used to do it. None of them come and say General Saboda, take 3 million, take 2 million. And they made the best. FUBARA board commissioner, no one come, take 2 million. Nobody before God.
See, you guys don't know the man.
The man was busy to say accountant. Commission. We have the commission there now. In the commission project.
Go to this.
He was busy commission project. Busy. Carry our money.
Go to the smallest fishing port in River State. WIKE has an henchman there.
But I want to say something. The general.
Yeah, brother.
Senior Kelvin.
Yeah, Kelvin, brother. Yeah, Kelvin.
In Abuja.
Yeah.
WIKE is not in meeting.
You say what?
Without Tinubu in Abuja, WIKE is talking.
My brother, that's why you will walk your way to be with Tinubu now. My brother, that's why you will walk your way to be with Tinubu. If you don't be with Tinubu, you are nothing.
But when Buhari was there, Buhari did not connive with Amechi to remove WIKE.
See, that was Amechi life. Amechi has his own life. Amechi has his own life. Amechi no go fit there like WIKE, and WIKE no go fit there like Amechi. You know, they are two different people.
Yeah, right, sir.
WIKE want powers, and this power you will not see them power to come. You will make move for the power. You will make move. I was screaming last year, begging for FUBARA, wake up. I know this my brother. This my brother WIKE. I know him. Wake up. FUBARA for follow back here and go meet Tinubu wife or go meet Tinubu. Even though na life for Tinubu say this River State, my president, my daddy, I go hand over to you 2027. This River State, I go give it to you 2027. Tinubu don't surrender. Now what did Tinubu they find? From window, no follow door. From backyard door or window, jump enter. Meet Tinubu or Sheyi Tinubu. Say this 2027, I go hand over this state to you, president.
General, this
it don't finish.
General, this thing you don't talk and since now.
I don't talk and since. But people when they around them, you see, my brother, people when they around them, they call me Yeye man, Wayo man, 419 man, Toku man, militant. Now where them they? All those people advisor, where them they? Where them they? I better talk, my brother. I am not happy. I'm not happy.
Chief of staff, follow Kosa.
You know the
General.
All of them follow.
Even now it's not too late. Even now, what you're saying is not too late.
But yes, but let the man make a move.
FUBARA really won this thing. FUBARA know what to do. You should go just like you say, may go bias. It's not too late. You should go and meet Tinubu and say, Oga, River State is 100% to you.
That's all.
Now
do this game.
Suspend the other and take one.
He can still walk.
It's late.
It's too late.
It's late. For now, it's late.
It's late though.
He's not late.
Okay. Let me tell you one thing. See, okay, let me tell you. Listen. Okay, see, WIKE. I think among the chief judge, the judge, Supreme, one of them follow and go take award for Calabar. One of the judge will judge this matter.
You can imagine that.
Follow and go take award for Calabar.
You can imagine that.
So check now, judge follow. They go give the judge award. Supreme judge. They go give him award for Calabar.
Una for River State.
So check them now.
The state belong to all of
They
una.
don't buy the whole judge. All judges let their hand.
Our state. The state belong to all of una.
The judges all did their hand. All did their hand.
T9 mix.
So, my brother, for Tinubu to reconcile with Sin FUBARA, it's too late. It's too late.
If you in the ground, they will not give them.
For with these people, politician, honorable people. See, if you know say you don't go fit do this fine, it's good as you don't quiet, remain quiet. Make WIKE continue. It's good as it WIKE because when they cry, all of them they laugh me. Very wicked people, politician. Huh? I am the Amusu. How else they go do now? Set me up. How else they go do now? Arrest me. Corridor of power. Put in children. When we answer and sir finish, we go come answer your children, sir. We go come answer your children, sir. May God forbid. God forbid. I answer you, sir. Answer your children, sir. Answer your children, sir. I drink poison, die. I drink poison, die. May God forbid. Unalleged colleague. Now we they see. And people when not they learning, where they honorable member, they control honor. Their duty not to set people up. Their duty not to frame people up or carry gun, keep for house. Don't say that the person get time. Who I don't say enemy surround me. Wicked people surround me, I go carry gun, keep for hand. Any uniform man will come my house, search see gun and keep am. Because I don't keep gun for my house. And I don't get gun. I don't know how gun look like. I be activist. I remain in the truth. I be born again. When you want to know the dirty water, go to Google General Asabuja. Google General Asabuja, the dirty water. I don't be born again. My duty is to fight for Nigeria. My duty is to fight for the masses. My duty is to work with Nigeria, better River State. One day we go live this life, we go. One day we go live this earth, go. Nothing there inside. I stand on the truth. Make the government, any good government, I go work with them. Any government will come to better River State, I dey among. It come to better Nigeria, I dey among. I tell my boys, if I don't get boys, I get up to 20 to 30,000 youth, each local government. My commanders, my soldiers, I need to betray them. I don't betray my boys. I know they for betray or set up. Go verify from anybody. Go verify from any policeman who know me. Street policeman, they will tell you we know him. I don't dey for dirty work. Now God they do am. Nothing I no cry for sin FUBARA. Nothing I no cry for the former government. All of them call me rubbish. Call me nonsense. I'm not happy with them, bro. I'm not happy. Dirty water not happy with them. I'm not happy. The Ikwi, I'm not happy with them. The Amusu, I'm not happy with them. They don't do well. You relax because you don't be governor. Wait for don't go since last year. From back, they go see Tinubu wife or they go see Sheyi Tinubu. To work with her, go meet him father. To silence Wike, he keep quiet. Now Wike don't walk away hard. He say Wike dey selfish. Wike don't walk away hard. He say the wicked. I don't believe that wicked again. Politics is make your way hard. You carry money, keep say their account, they calculate money. You and your friends they chop money. Or no need teaching, they give them contract. They share our money here. Carry our money, they give small boys. Say where be local government chairman. We don't get respect. Local government chairman, they don't get respect. Talk to people in here. Work with them, they don't go pick your call. When they need you, they call you. They don't get respect. Now the game not reach now. Election they come. Who see me now I go see. Who know me now I go know. Who honor me I go honor them. Who value me I go value them. Election they come. And they tell the River State youth, indigene, non-indigene, anyone will honor you, honor them. No be to come use you, dump you. No be to come use you, dump you. When you get voted in the final dump us, you no go work again. You no go work. A world is enough for the wise. You don't do much.
I'm not surprised at what the sole administrator is doing, in Rivers State, because it's quite obvious that that is their intention, why he was appointed. Because first off, he's Wike's friend. Yes, he is. When he was chief of naval staff, what did he do? So what do you think he's going to do in Rivers State, even with with that so much amount of money that was released? What is he going to do? That money will be shared, right? Now they appointed you to come and bring peace. You're instigating violence by suspending people, suspending appointees, suspending RESEC, suspending traditional rulers, all because you want to aid Wike structure back into Rivers State. It's quite a pity, something that you cannot do in your own state, in your own village, in your local government. You as a chief of naval staff, what would you say you actually did in your state, in your village, in your community? Nothing.
Rivers State. I'd just like to have your reaction. This appointment was meant to be for 6 months, we're told. Now the sole administrator, less than 24 hours after a court sitting in Port Harcourt said, there is an issue before the court saying, look, you cannot make appointments, board appointments, or, dismiss persons who were, otherwise constitutionally appointed. Then the sole administrator has taken this decision. What's your take, Mr. Pele? And Sirimovo, you are a lawyer. Do you think this is legal? Do you think it's constitutional? And maybe you have to talk about those River State people, because he didn't bring those people from outside River State. They are also River State people. So when people come here and they say, oh, River State people don't want state of emergency. Obviously, some people want state of emergency and they want to benefit from it. And they are already going to church to say, this is what the Lord has done. Let's start with you, Mr. J.K. Kwele.
Nigerians are smarter. Rivers State people are smarter to know when people are trying to play on their intelligence. I am taken aback by how these are described them as cronies of democracy, have turned the democratic process, the smooth democratic process that we were trying to evolve, into democracy. This is simply democracy. And what they are doing is to further denigrate the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which they swore an oath to uphold. I am taken aback, and I will not mince word on this show to describe the so-called sole administrator as total illegal. His appointment is illegal. The destruction of democratic system in Rivers State, which is doing and playing the drums of those who are beating the drum while he serves as masquerade, is very unbecoming. And I think they are pushing us to the limit. And I kept saying that the Rivers people were resilient, were peaceful, and we will remain peaceful. But however, this whole drama is becoming a laughable, very, very unconstitutional process. And I'm wondering why the National Assembly will watch this play out. Look, Ruben, I took time out to look at the instruction, the mandate that the president gave him. He was to make regulations. He wasn't, I don't think, in my judgment, that he was sent there to make appointment. Are they telling us that they plan to extend these so-called emergency rules when there are many states that is calling for emergency rules and they are looking the other way? It is very, very sad that they are taking us for granted, taking us for a ride, thinking that they can do anything just to please Nyesom Wike. That's just what it is, you know. And it's very, very, very sad because, and I kept saying it, this gentleman has been trained by taxpayers' money as a fine military personnel. There are certain discipline that any military personnel should adhere to. And right now, he has thrown caution to the dust, you know. And it's unfortunate that this is happening to us, you know. And like I said, let the youths of Rivers State continue to be peaceful, law-abiding. At the end of the day, we will win. Ruben, I want to remind you that I said clearly on your show when you asked me, I said Nyesom Wike will not be able to impeach FUBARA. Did he impeach FUBARA? He didn't. You can call this another rigmarole way of impeachment. But however, you know, it will go down on record that he was not impeached. You know, but the problem is that right now they are trying to impeach the peace of Rivers people. They are trying to impeach our economic potentials. I mean, look at the so-called budget that he wanted to do. I see it as a way of siphoning funds. And all the people concerned and all the people responsible, all they wanted to do was to pad that budget and find a way to siphon the resources of Rivers State.
Mr. Pele, let's hear from Courage in Sirimovo. He's not with us. Okay, if he's not with us, maybe when he joins us. Because I was saying earlier on that, look, all these people who have gone to accept appointments from the sole administrator, including Wurika, that's the, secretary to the state government. They are Rivers people. So it looks like Rivers State is divided over this matter. There are some Rivers State people who believe that even if this sole administratorship is going to be permanent, as long as it benefits them, they are good with it. And you are saying Rivers State people are this and that. Some people are already going to organize a Thanksgiving service this weekend in churches in Port Harcourt and elsewhere. Are they less of a Rivers person than yourself?
Ruben, listen. Anybody can organize Thanksgiving service, including the devil. The devil was in charge of worship before he derailed. So it's not a question of trying to pretend that you're serving God when in actual sense, every step you're taking is ungodly to the people. And let me address the issue of this morning. I spoke with His Majesty, my king, and I told him in plain language that if my brother Apiafi, who has been appointed as sole administrator in Opopo, you know, I don't know, but if I'm in your shoes, my friend, I would reject that appointment. I would totally reject that appointment. These are political jobbers, people who are looking for job on what to do. These are people that go and check their pedigree. They have no love and patriotism for the state they call their own. They just want to be there and take what they feel belongs to them, whatever they can cut away before they are sent out. You know, so it's not that. I mean, think about this: the 27 lawmakers, are they not Rivers people? Nyesom Wike, is he not a Rivers person? The fact that you're a Rivers person does not actually make you blind to what is morally just. You know, you can choose to do whatever you want to do and still bear your name. I am Jake Epele. I remain Jake Epele. No matter what I do, if I do the wrong thing, I remain Jake Epele. But history will judge me at the end of the day. So it's not a question of saying they are Rivers people, and because they are Rivers people, they will take, they will reject an appointment that is given to them that they see as their own turn to cut the cake.
Okay,
and
Mr. Epele. Thank you so much for those points, Mr. Epele. Now, there's some reports circulating that the picture of the governor, Siminalayi Fubara, has been removed from government offices and even from the airport in Port Harcourt. Now, given that, and then these developments where we are seeing that the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission now has a new honcho at its head, and of course the caretaker, or as they're being called, administrators for the local governments, where is there room for the return of the governor? Because it seems we're set, the stage is set and prepared for the inevitable end of the tenure of Governor Fubara. Are you seeing any situation or scenario in which he will return to his office?
Thank you for that brilliant question. Let me say this. Every leader, every president, anyone who is truly in responsible leadership position will say a thing and keep his word. And I'm not saying that the reverse is the case. However, what they are doing right now doesn't look to me like suspension, but removal. And I think they should be bold enough, courageous enough to say it, that they don't want the democratic systems and values that is attributed to Rivers State to continue. let them say it in on mistakable terms. You know. However, we are watching. You know, there is a limit to what you can do, and I want to use this opportunity and platform to call on the international community. This is how ethnic cleansing starts. This is how genocide starts. You know, the national security personnel or security advisor, you need to watch it. Nuro, you are someone that I respect and I've had interactions with you. This is when to tell the president the truth, you know, about what is happening. This is not right. Okay, you told us you suspended the governor. Suspension does not mean removal. You know, so in direct answer to your question, the trend of things, the way they are going, it looks like they had probably deceived us to say there's a suspension, and now they are tilting towards removal.
Mr. Fella, good to see you. But the joke is on you. If you thought that once WIKE got the upper hand, you will not go for the jugglers, then that must be the height of delusion. And in the bid to try to exonerate the president is part of the plan. He executed it. Because WIKE is his man, he's in his administration. And from day one, the president has always taken sides in all of this, in this level of illegality. Udeng Zeraderi, an Ijaw man, led one of the associations in Ijaw land, said that Governor FUBARA should go and kneel and beg and say, KBAC. Anyway, that's my own addition to WIKE. What do you say to Udeng Zeraderi? He said he should go and kneel and beg him.
Oseni, my good friend, you know, sometimes I'm lost of words, but however, how much can a man stoop low? How much can a man humiliate himself? You know, humility is not stupidity. It's not humiliation. He has done that and had done enough of it. And I'm not saying there won't be any chance for peace. Must I come and worship you as God before you will forgive me? Has WIKE not done things to Christ, which he professed to be a Christian?
Hang on a
minute. Has he not done things worse?
Sorry, sir. Can I ask you a question? You say, should I come and kneel or beg you before you forgive me? What has FUBARA done wrong to you, some WIKE, that you think it needs WIKE's forgiveness? What has FUBARA done wrong? Can anybody tell me?
Helping me. Thank you for
thank you for
helping me
answer
answer
the question. In all of this.
Look, let me tell you, the truth is that FUBARA took a lot of mess from all of them that I, J. Kepele, will not take. It was just too much for a man to bear. How long can you disgrace a man, including your cronies, including your brothers? How much can an individual call a sitting governor Mumu? And how many people have told that local government chairman, how many people have told him to go and beg Siminalai? He came out and did a charade apology. How many people have told him? One of the things that WIKE have said against FUBARA, how many people have told him to go and apologize? And I'm not saying there shouldn't be room for peace, okay? But must you wait for a man to come and kneel down and prostrate? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Let's face it. You know, nobody feeds anybody. Is he putting food on his plate? I think we've taken enough of this rubbish. And it's absolute rubbish. And we must stop. All the people concerned, I don't know what covenant that WIKE have with the president that the president cannot call him to order. That's the problem.
Okay, Mr. Pele, we have had television lawyers on this River State matter. We have had television elders. We have had television analysts, you know, all saying one thing or the other. But the situation in Rivers remains the same. And the sole administrator continues to, you know, act like truly the sole administrator, even appointing new sole administrators. What do you think is the way forward? We have heard all these things about WIKE, about FUBARA, about this and that. Meanwhile, the sole administrator is digging in, is appointing satellite sole administrators. What is the way forward? And the federal government has not changed its mind. There is a state of emergency. So this television business, television editors, television lawyers, television analysts, what is the way forward in your opinion?
I mean, I can glean from your questions, and if you can hear me, I can glean from your questions, and I'll ask you, and I'll answer you. You know, I'm tempted to call this gentleman soul animator, you know, because the whole thing looks very animated. The whole thing looks like a drama, you know. And he's a fine, well-trained military gentleman, you know, good-looking and smart. But why would you succumb to people using you and making you look like you don't know what you're doing? You know, why would people build their career and want to ruin their career at the expense of, you know, purported service? However, what's the way forward? Well, one, the National Assembly amended the president's position, the proclamation. They amended it. None of that amendment have been followed. Is the president not in disobedience of what the National Assembly did? That alone is a violation. We need to go back to what the National Assembly amended. Set up eminent elders to begin to look into these issues. People who are neutral, you know. Secondly, the administrator ought to report to National Assembly. Please tell me, you are journalist, you know, tell me one meeting apart from the concocted, WIKE-sided group that went to meet with him. And none of those guys allowed anybody that was either neutral or supporting Siminalayi FUBARA. None of them were in the equation, you know. So we need to go back. Let's even go back to what they stipulated and follow it to the letter. I think we might end up to get a lasting peace. But this strategic move to further destabilize the state and ask for extension of this emergency rule, you know, is unacceptable. And it will be very unbecoming of this administration if they succumb to the pressure of one man who is saying that the whole state will not sleep just because of his own inordinate ambition. You know, it's not right. Okay. And will not be accepted. So Ruben, I hope I did answer your question. The way forward is simply let's negotiate. Way forward is simply let's engage. Ultimate way forward is to restore the man that we all gave a mandate to lead us, and that is Sim FUBARA. You know, the whole world is watching. The international community is watching. I go out of this country. I defend this country. I was the head of delegation to the conference last week in Germany. People are asking questions. And sometimes you have to, like an ostrich, bury your head in the sand and pretend that nothing is happening. Okay. We were busy promoting Nigeria in Berlin just a few days ago. It's shameful what is playing out.